The virus has been forcing businesses to come up with policies to protect workers from contagion and make sure companies can continue to operate. But are those policies fair and in line with employment law? We sent 9 on Your Side's Craig Smith to find out. Craig?
There are companies that have told workers if there's a chance they've been exposed to coronavirus, they need to stay home for 2 weeks of self-quarantine. If they have no paid time off, the 2 weeks are unpaid. We asked an attorney whether policies like that fit employment law. Attorney Ivelisse Bonilla says a boss had better have a good reason to send someone home, especially if they have no symptoms and they're sent home with no pay.
They're not sick, therefore should they be required to use their sick time where they're not sick? That's why it would need to be that the employer truly has reason to believe there's a direct threat to the employees and then say you have to work from home. If that employee cannot work from home, I would encourage the employers to understand that this will have financial consequences.
She thinks travel restrictions will reduce the chance companies will run into this problem. But knowing a worker's been in a situation that really raises the risk could help justify a company sending someone home.
The employer would have to have information to believe that employee may pose a direct threat. And that would be, the employee just came from a cruise to China, So it would need to be something where it says, you were just exposed and be able to have enough information to believe there's a direct threat.
Bonilla says companies have to apply the policy fairly and have to be especially careful to avoid singling out someone who has other conditions that trigger protections under the Americans with Disabilities Act. Bonilla says even if there is evidence a worker has been in direct contact with a virus victim, it's questionable whether a boss can send someone home if they do not have symptoms. She says changing directives from experts like the Centers for Disease Control could change what employers can justify. Craig Smith, KGUN 9 on Your Side.